Breaking news!
Breaking news! Breaking
Breaking
news!
news! Listen, guys, I know everybody's heard by now. I know their alerts are going off. They're going crazy. You guys have asked for a breaking news show and an emergency show. Somebody said, listen, 49ers running back Raheem Mostert is requesting the trade. I have the actual tweet from his agent. His agent, Brett Tessler, says after months of unproductive talks with the 49ers about fairly adjusting Raheem Mostert's contract, which paid him for special teams, we have requested a trade. Disappointing that it would come to this for a guy who led all NFL running backs in yards per catch and helped lead them to the Super Bowl. Mike?
I think that's carry, not just catch, too.
Sorry, yards per carry. Mike?
But, it is disappointing. Hey, do me a favor. I'm going to put you on the spot because I'm not on the computer right now.
Yes,
I'm going to put you on the spot. Pull up Joshua Cribbs' contract. You remember who that was?
Joshua Cribbs from the Cleveland Browns?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to know what Joshua Cribbs' contract is because Raheem Mostert is being paid as a special teamer. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, no, he's not. He's the second highest paid running back on the team and stuff like that. But $3 million a year don't cut it.
So Joshua Cribbs' contract, I believe, is a 1-year deal at $970,000.
Oh wait, no, not currently. I want to know what he was making. Like, I don't know if it shows his history because he was a special team guy. He was just a return guy.
All right, let me check.
Is he still in the NFL? What?
I don't think so.
I can't believe
37 that. All right, so those are the last numbers that I have. No, I can go back further. He was paid. All right, so in 2014 with the Colts, he was paid $855,000. In 2013 with the Jets, $840,000. In 2013 with the Raiders, $865,000 was his average salary.
Beyond his prime, yeah.
In 2010 to 2012, he had a big contract.
That's what I want to hear. That's the one.
3 years, $15 million.
I see. He was a return man who influenced field position. Mostert's a gunner that influences field position. Now, here's what you're gonna end up seeing here, right? You're gonna see people start to turn on Mostert. Oh, I saw the yes thing. You're gonna see people say as soon as a player does something against the team, it's anti that player. Yes. We're the Niners, and you're messing with our chemistry.
Spot on, bro, because I've already seen it. You're so spot on. You got people tweeting, yo, Mostert, you bugging, this is that and the third, but is he really? Is he really bugging? Now, let George Kittle say that, and they'll be like, oh, the team need to pay him $20 million or whatnot. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right. Kittle said that his agent said he wanted $20 million. People said, that man deserves it. Give him the check, right? This is what we heard. And we were sitting here trying to talk sense into people. No, he does not deserve $20 million because of his position. Now, all of a sudden, people saying, well, we trying to do this. We trying to do that. We need the money. Why is Mostert? Think about the double standard. Think about how crazy that is, right? Now, this is the breaking news show. We're going to do a bigger breakdown of this later on tonight in about 3 hours from right now, actually. So make sure you guys have your alert set and everything because we are going to talk about what this means. Okay, and don't say that there's not money because they can take his $9 million contract and they can change it all up and give him decent money. There are ways to do that. And so this guy, you guys got to remember his trail in the NFL. You got to remember his career in this league and how teams just discarded him left and right.
And you got to factor in his injuries. Now, listen, I can't wait till we break this down. Matter of fact, I think that the show will be dedicated to what's going on with the 49ers right now when it comes to this, because this is classic guy performed. This is classic, a guy outperforming his contract. We see it in the NFL all the time, and you typically see it around running backs. And whenever a running back asks for more money, it's get him out of here. Oh, he better not sit out. He signed this contract to pay for $1. He better go play. Yo, man, I can't wait till tonight's show, bro.
Yeah, and more on more on Mostert with this. Just the other show that we did when we were talking about Mostert's contract, people were saying, I don't know even how we came up with this, but we were talking about Mostert's contract in either the last show or the show before that, and I said, you guys got to remember, he signed that contract expecting to be, because we heard the news that he asked for an extension from Josina Anderson. That's how that came up, remember? And I was saying that he signed that extension expecting to be a special teams player who occasionally had to carry the ball. He didn't sign that being the bell cow. You know what I'm saying? He didn't sign that deal expecting to be a ball carrier and a special teams gunner.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what his deal was.
Correct.
If there's injuries, you're up in the game, you got to finish the game out. But that's not what he morphed into for the 49ers. And now people want to be upset with him for embracing a bigger role, preparing for the bigger role.
Correct.
Now compensate him for the bigger role. But we'll talk.
Right. And technically, the team is not wrong, because the team gave him the contract for what he was supposed to do. He outperformed the contract. And yeah, they could bring to the table, newer terms and things like that, but the team doesn't have to agree. Not right now, not right ever. Right. So we shouldn't be mad at Raheem Mostert for requesting the trade, because he wants to be compensated because he feels like he's outperformed his contract. And we should be mad at the 49ers for not wanting to pay him, because go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead. You got it. Because what?
Because you guys want George Kittle. Like, you guys want Kittle, you want to trade for Jamal Adams, you want this guy, you want to pay Trent Williams, you want this, and I hear, cut Tevin Coleman and cut this player and cut that. Go ahead, Mike.
They thought about getting Tom Brady too. Think about all the money that the Niners were looking to spend this offseason. Think about all this stuff that was going on. You got your GM saying, yeah, we were in Tom Brady running. You got Jimmy Garoppolo's contract. So how is that gonna work? You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about all this stuff. And now it's a running back. And then here's the thing that's going to be really, really disturbing. When the agent says what they were asking for, at some point it's going to come out, because he's either going to get an extension or he's going to get traded where he gets the extension, right? And we're going to see the numbers. And then when those numbers come in at $4.5, $5.5, $6 million a year, we're going to be like, damn, that's what we were mad about? People are going to be like, damn, that's what we were mad about? We could have afforded that. Because what you make in a year isn't what your salary cap hit is.
Correct.
So he's not crippling the salary cap. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for a restructure. He wants his deal to be reworked, which means all of his current cap hit comes off the books, and then here's a new deal. You can pay him $3 million more a year if you want. I'm not saying that's what he's asking for, and only go up $500,000 in the salary cap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and guys, if you're panicking, make sure you tune into tonight's show, because we're going to tell you why you shouldn't panic. All right.
And our GM be here. We're going to get the resident GM Tony in on this one too.
Okay.
We got it. I love his thoughts on stuff like this. This is all positioning. And you got some of his thoughts too. I know we keeping it all hush hush right now, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show, bro.
So again, guys, breaking news: running back Raheem Mostert, who what did they say about him? What did the Green Bay Packers tweet on Father's Day? They tweeted that he was his daddy. I as much as I love this guy and this player, I'm hoping somehow they figure stuff out and maybe he doesn't get traded. Who knows? But he's requesting a trade. That's the breaking news. We wanted to bring it to you guys. Make sure you tune in 8:30 p.m. EST. We're going to bring you that fire show. Mike, any final thoughts or final words?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this image back up here one more time. I got it right here. I'm gonna put the image back up here with this tweet. You know what I mean? And this is from his agent. Remember that Brett Tesler? You guys remember the T that I praised him doing so much after that touchdown he got? That was in honor of this his agent Brett's father, who passed away that weekend. And this is doubled up and supported by Ian Rappaport. You know? And so now here's another thing too, before we wrap this thing up all the way. Is this position? Is this taking your negotiations a step further?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen a player say, hey, I want to be traded? And they'd be like, nah, we're not going to do that. Let's work something out. And then players get deals. So is this a part of the bargaining? Is this a part of it?
It is, because from his standpoint, he's trying to make it known. He's trying to not speed up the process, but make the process known. Look, I'm going to request a trade. If you guys think I'm bluffing, listen, agent, put it out. Let's request this trade, right? And so now the 49ers are going to have to come back to the table and figure out what they can do financially and how much they value this type of player, or do they? And they're going to go to Kyle and they're going to say, Kyle, what's the list of running backs? What's going on? And Kyle's going to be like, it's unfortunate, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. So You get what I'm saying? So we'll talk about it on the show.
Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
have the resident GM here. He's definitely gonna have figures and things like that to break down for you guys. But guys, listen.
That's it. No regular intro, no regular ending. That is the breaking news. You guys heard it here, man. Raheem Mostert is requesting a trade because the Niners will not give him running back money. That's it. Ain't nothing else. We'll see y'all later on tonight, man.
Peace out.
Peace.